Don't hippos wear hats? Now this is the thing that Gérard de Nerval thought about very deeply. And in fact, he used to toss his hat to hippos whilst passing through the Parisian zoos, because hippos don't have the opportunity of wearing hats. This is most disturbing.
Animals that require little or no trousers are turtles, and here at home I have several species. In this tank I've got a little beast called the stinkpot and a baby one, and also some red-eared sliders. Now the stinkpot, Stenotherus odoratus, is so called because it's said, when enraged, to give off a fearsome stench. But despite all my taunts over the years that I've had it, it's never so much as thumbed its snout at me, let alone give a... What it did do, though, was lay an egg. And this is quite an achievement, because London Zoo haven't managed as yet to rear any turtles. And here in their 1973 list of animals received and born in the menagerie, you can pop through and see that there's been a few Barbary sheep, quite a lot of zebra finches, and the odd Malayan pit viper or two. But when you get to the turtle section, you find nothing at all. Last year, or rather the year before last, they did manage a few skinks. To clean these out, I have a sink at the back here, and that has a pipe running all the way along the wall and out into the front garden, and Harry Lime crouches at the end there sometimes. Up a bit. To clean them out, I insert the end of this plastic tube. Oh, by the way, while you're watching, why not have a glass of Chateau Tilbury at river temperature? It's absolutely delicious. I insert the end of this plastic pipe in here, suck jolly hard, and push it into the... as quick as I can, otherwise you get a mouthful of effluvia. Well, this serves a dual purpose, because by inserting a cornet mouthpiece in the end, I can summon up the boys' brigade. And from behind the magnificent 20th century Norman portals, you'll find the downstairs lavatory and me seated toying with my worms. I don't seem to have too many left, so I'll have to slip off and get some more. It's time to get the worms. Have you got any tube eggs?
I've got a small one, yes.
Now, what I want is a vigorous bottom feeder. Not for eating vigorous bottoms, but I've got some...
No. The best thing is either an amenary, which is a sucking loach, or a plecostomus, something like that, or some form of coniferous.
This is for, yes. What I've got is some mud skippers, so it's brackish water. These are guppies, Delta Blues, I think. I'm stuck with 2 tankfuls of the vivaporous little swines at home. I got them to feed a piranha, now is sadly deceased. This is piranha. I inadvertently cooked mine. I discovered he liked to nosh at a slightly higher temperature, so I installed an auxiliary heater in the tank, fed him, forgot about the heat, and come morning he was sunny side down and killed to a turn. Ironic perhaps, but it wasn't too bad with a spot of sauce tartare. I'll just pop off and see a chum of mine round the corner.
I first of all will describe what you're wearing. A very smart but very loud tweed jacket in orange, brown and yellow, a blue shirt, well not shirt, sort of vest. Shirtex. And a most delicious little knitted hat. And you have with all this a sort of Moses beard. Now, who designed this ensemble?
Well, I designed it.
It's very fetching.
It is, isn't it engaging? This is quite an historic place, really. I mean, these buildings are 1840 Regency buildings. How long have you lived here?
56 years.
Grief. What was it like here?
Well, very, very nice.
But what kind of transport was in the street?
Oh, horses.
Horses?
Yes, a good many horses come through here.
Or people, riding or pulling? Or...
Well, they had barrows and the street organs used to come round and all that sort of thing.
Oh, muffin men?
Yes, muffin men.
Really?
Yes.
And organ grinders and monkeys?
Yes. And the barrows come round with the roundabouts on. So we enjoyed our childhood down here.
Thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you. Very nice to have met you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Behind the unassuming facade of this Georgian terrace, I've come to see a friend of mine, Michael Lynch, who makes hurdy-gurdies, virginals, thank you, dear boy, wooden trumpets, and duck-shaped ukuleles. That's why I'm here. I'm here to pick up my duck-shaped ukulele. I'm hoping that it's finished. Is it? Just about, just about. Weekdays, Mike teaches ceramics in Chelsea. However, when he isn't working, his passion is making medieval instruments, lutes, dulcimers, hurdy-gurdies, even virginals, on which, as you can hear, he makes an impossible row. He does make a very passable beer, though. Still, who am I to criticise his playing? Hear my effort on the wooden trumpet and then let musicianship crouch for employment.
What about the pop scene today? Do you find them rather dull or exciting, the tricks they get up to? You seem to be much more original than the sort of things that one sees on the television nowadays.
I think it's. I think it is to a formula. If you.
They're all predictable.
Yes. I really didn't mean to be quite that brutal and bonzo dogmatic, and I don't think Radio 1 would be quite as wonderful if it sounded like this. Mark you, groovers and poopers, if I put it out through a synthesizer, send it at 5,000 watts with a bit of bass and bop-bop shiwadi, sequins optional, well... Hello. This is my workshop, and this is an Edwardian parlour instrument called the phonofiddle or stroviol, in the hands of an accomplished performer such as myself who can hear that it has a almost mellifluous voice-like quality. Very exciting. Part of the reason I went to see Michael Lynch last Wednesday, get down nostril, was to pick up this. It's a ukulele in the shape of a flying duck. I haven't yet painted it. It's just got the primer down there. I can't play you any of that because the strings are still stretching. It sounds dreadful. I was trying to get one in the shape of a flying Peter Scott, but unfortunately that proved too difficult to make. Good idea, though. Another interesting instrument here, I don't know what this is called, but it's got priapic overtones and sounds divine. Sends a shiver down the spine, doesn't it?